Hi everybody, this is Nainesh from GenericGaming doing a video of Starcraft 2 gameplay. This is just me and Carter playing as Terran and Zerg versus another Zerg and Protoss. Random, of course. So let's get started. Time has passed a lot since my last video of Starcraft 2, and honestly, I haven't improved that much because I don't play Starcraft for competitive reasons, really. I play for fun, and I don't really mind. Go complain about my build order, I don't care. Okay, go get a life. Don't play this that much. So what's going on here? Basically just early game stuff, regular stats. I'll just keep the resources tab open because this is actually quite funny what happens in this replay. I mean, me and Carter aren't that amazing of combo, but nah, we're pretty good. And then Carter plays this game like a crazy now at this point. Like he's on here like all the time playing StarCraft, and I'm betting you he's gonna get really good soon. Even though he does get supply blocked eventually, sometimes, maybe. Everyone has that feeling, you know. So far, nothing much is going on. Still trying to scout, blah blah blah. Overlord scouting, stupid slow. Carter's doing a roach build. I'm going for heavy infantry, not bioball in the sense of having medevacs on it, but just Marine Marauder upgrades. Carter goes roaches and upgrades, and honestly, he is a super god with like roaches. He just knows exactly when to get those upgrades up on time. So basically I'm getting my racks up. He is getting money for a roach warren soon because he doesn't go for lings in this since he knows that this guy's gonna wall off. Purple, no, not purple. Yeah, like teal, sky blue, toss, whatever. And you can see this guy kinda is slow because 2 minutes in, still doesn't have a spawning pool up. What's going on? And he doesn't even, yeah, he just got his extractor, so late gas means probably gonna go for some lings, maybe some roaches. If he's going for roaches, he sucks, but we'll find out. This guy getting his first gas, kind of lazy on the chrono boost, telling you that he might do a 4-gate, or he just sucks. Two things. This guy has, I think this is a closed wall, looks like it, maybe a little space here, I'm not sure. I'm not good with that stuff, but yeah. Carter's doing something kind of stupid here, but nah, whatever. It doesn't really matter since we know we're going to win this, and usually these two guys won't go air in 2v2 compared to 3v3, but massing your overlords, try not to do it too much. Change them into overseers if you have to. Keep one on hand just in case the toss goes for DTs, which he probably will, knowing him. And yeah, just scouting. Yeah, it's a closed wall off, so we know that. Also, we know this guy has a retardedly late spawning pool, considering Carter already got his up. His is going to take another 20 seconds. 15, whatever, same thing. Carter's getting his roach warren up. I have, nah, nothing, just chilling out. Getting my second racks. Should have had my, what is it called? Orbital command up by now, but again, I'm lazy. I don't like playing Orthodox because, I don't know, just gets boring. Yeah, see, this guy can't even scout because obviously when you're Terran, you want to have a good wall off. And yeah, pretty much, nah, still going lazy. I'll fast forward a little for now. And yeah, so what I did here was I got both of the Xel'Naga towers because honestly, the most important thing in this game is map control. No matter what you say, it's map control. If you don't have map control, you don't know what they're building, you don't know if they're expanding in random places, and blah 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 blah. Also, try to keep track of gold expansions. Usually people aren't risky enough to get them, and try to make sure you know when they're getting their expos up. Like honestly, I would have predicted that they would have gotten their gold expansion in the middle, but meh, they're weird. And you see this guy's being kind of a locked in toss by walling off and then just getting a cybernetics. Hasn't even gotten warp gate, which he still should have started, and he has a lot of gas. Same with the Zerg. He's not using his resources wisely at this point. He should have gotten his roaches out, but yeah, he didn't get that soon enough. And for some reason, he's getting metabolic boost this late, considering he hasn't even gotten any lings. And why is he moving his first queen to his expo? I have no idea. And yeah, he still hasn't rallied there. Don't ask. He's weird. But yeah, so honestly, if we hit at this point, we would have done at least some early damage. I'm getting my third racks up. Purple hole is supply block because I took out one of his overlords, which is a really stupid thing because honestly, whenever you play Zerg, you want to always keep a lot of overlords, not just for scouting, but the fact that they're also your supply. So Carter's getting his lair up. Maybe he should have gone his expo up. Yeah, I think he should have. But that's just me. I like having early expo when I'm a Zerg. Getting his dual Evo chambers for upgrades, and gonna get these roach upgrades maybe. We'll see. And so yeah, he's just going what every Zerg should do. Just with the roaches. Make sure you get your upgrades on roaches, otherwise normally they're not too amazing. Have my little force of Marines, Marauders. Slow down here for a little bit because I think something's gonna happen. Let's see, because this guy has his expo up. Still didn't use his Queen's energy. Letting it charge up that much is kind of bad considering that's the only sort of micro, I guess, you have to do with the Zerg player. Whatever. He can do what he wants. He sucks. And yeah, getting his second gas right now, God knows what he's trying to do. But yeah. So this guy kind of being still an idiot because he's putting his 3 photon cannons at the front when you can just drop in all over here if we really wanted to. And then we could have seen his Arc Shrine if we really wanted to. But at this point, we're pretty confident that we're going to win because, yeah, I mean, we're just cocky like that, I guess. Say what you want. But, nah, we have a pretty decent force. We can take out whatever they have. I mean, honestly, at this point in the game, the most tech they could have would be a DT at this point in time. But I should have enough for a scan. Yes, I do. I usually keep enough for a scan in 2v2 just for the fact that they almost always get DTs or Void Rays or something of that sort. Because most of the time in 1v1 they don't do that. Also, whenever you're getting upgrades, unless you're doing a duel, like Evo Chamber, Engineering Bay, Forge, you want to get the weapons first, all of the weapons first, and then armor, just for the fact that, it works better sometimes. I don't know, depends. Preference, I guess. But yeah, so at this point, I have way too much gas. I mean, way too much minerals, sorry. The Zerg is retarded because why would you have 1,500 minerals? Are you not doing anything? Honestly, like, wait, let's look at APM. What the hell is wrong with these people? I mean, honestly, 17 APM? Are you kidding me? That's, like, extremely retarded. So, yeah, these people are just sucking really bad right now because considering he let us take his one expo as a Zerg, stupid idea. And down home at base, I'm just getting my command center off. Pretty decent. I mean, we still have map control because they're too stupid to take him out. And Carter has his overlords in the back, getting his expo at the gold like any normal person would, considering it's between the freaking 2 bases and it's easy to defend. And yeah, right now we have a pretty decently sizable force right here. Ooh, 5 kills on a roach? That's nice. But yeah, whatchamacallit? What is it called? The Protoss is supply blocked right now, which is pretty sad, because he had to kill his own pylon like an idiot, while he should have gone to Warp Prism, or just left a hole in there and done the Cybernetics Gateway 1 Zealot in the middle thing. Wall off. He has 3 DTs sitting here, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, considering now he's going to let them get discovered by us, because obviously... Oh, another tip, whenever you want to know if stealthed people are there, go in your options and set up the blur option. I forgot what it is. I think it's something obvious like that. Just turn up the blur so you know you can pretty much see the outline extremely distinctly, unless you're playing on like crappy extreme low settings. So yeah, this guy's letting a larva sit there. I mean, that's not that big of a deal, but still want to make sure you take advantage of the larva you have, considering you still have a little bit of supply and you have freaking 1,300 minerals. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? These people are retarded. This guy only has 37 freaking supply. He has 62. Both of us are at around 70, 75. That's bad. Like, this game is just in the bag for us at this point. Considering we have upgrades on these guys, 1-1, on both of us. We have our expos up at the gold, getting everything we want. This guy scouts me out, but nah, we know they don't have that big of a force, if any. And if they really wanted to attack that, we could take their base. Nothing much going on. Carter got his 2 gases here, which he should be taking, but I don't... Yeah, he desperately needs that gas, so he should be putting some drones on there soon. Evo Chamber's still sitting there because he needs another... Oh, or not. You don't need another place. But he needs more gas, that's why. And then he's getting the Roach Warren upgrades for that stuff. Burrow upgrades. Super Roaches... Well, I call them Super Roaches, but basically they're just Roaches with all their upgrades in 2-2. They're 2 Roach Warren upgrades and 2-2 upgrades. They end up being some of the best ground units, in my opinion. I think they're really good. Because you can burrow, heal them up, pop out, kill, burrow. And I think it's similar to Blink Stalker Micro, in my opinion. I think it's pretty similar because of the fact that you can just burrow the dying roaches and then pull them up after. I think it works out pretty well considering people usually don't have detection. I don't know. That's just my saying. This guy right here was kind of dumb because he was trying to move his DTs. He should have just tried to do as much damage as he could in that point. And he knew that we would have detection. This was a stupid thing on my part, making those there. But meh. Again, looking at the supply again, 7270 and 3160. I don't even know what this Protoss is doing. Like, this is just the complete failure. Because he's blocking off his wall again. He's trying to get freaking Void Rays probably at this point in time. What is he doing? Nobody knows. Considering he still lets us have this gold expansion, this gold expansion. If we really wanted to, even though we were too lazy, we could have expanded again and completely murdered them. But yeah, we're playing calmly. I mean, honestly, there's no point to get too serious, considering we're only in, like, Silver League. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't like playing for fun, playing competitively that much and getting serious over games. It's not fun at that point. And, you know, games are all about fun, right? So, yep, we have the Overseer here, just in case he tries to do TTs again. Another tip for... Say I was in that guy's position, what I would have done is sniped out the Overseer and then took the DTs in and killed. Because the fact is, usually Terrans, they try to use all their energy on mules, except late game when they are starting to get stupid and not use all of it. And see, he just ran his DTs in, even though he knows we have an Overseer. Kind of stupid, but meh. Honestly, if Carter really wanted to, he could have gone to Nainesh in either of these bases, since they don't have full vision of their bases, which is something that you want to make sure you have, especially as a Protoss. Like, this guy did decent with that, the Protoss, but he still just sucks in general. He couldn't have stopped it even if he did. Because I don't even think this guy got over 40 supply. Why did he build that many pylons? I have no idea. But yeah, he's just letting his DT sit here. Could have morphed them into Archons and tried to do some damage, if any. I don't think he could have anyways, but meh. At least he tried. And yeah, Overseer stationed in my base. Armory for the next upgrades for infantry. Pretty much this game has been in the bag for a while, considering this guy did not stick to any build. The Zerg just went from getting metabolic boost, considering he never produced a Zergling at all. Why did he get that? I don't know. He's stupid. Second, he didn't get his roach upgrades at all. I don't even think he had 1-1 or anything for his roaches. But yeah, I'm going 1-1 upgrades. Carter has, I think, 2-2 by now. Maybe. Bad. Oh, he's still 1-1. Doesn't matter. These guys are done now because he has crap loads of roaches. So you just scan up. That's another good thing to do. Make sure you scan up so you can hit the high ground. Take him out easily. Always snipe down. When it's more pylons than photon cannons, shoot down the pylons. I mean the photon cannons. When it's more photon cannons than pylons, shoot down the pylons. But yeah, so you just pour in like that. He's pretty much screwed at this point, considering he's gotten no unit out from his 3 Stargates, which he built. Even though that could have been a decent counter to this, considering all Carter has is roaches. I have pretty heavy Marauder-based infantry army. And then this is going to be great to see what they say, because honestly, it's a GG. They still haven't left, which is weird, because most people should have left by now. Warping in a DT to try to do some damage, but yeah, I mean, honestly, he's going to get a few kills. Big deal. He kind of sucked. Never got over 40 supply. Kind of stupid considering, yeah, we were playing pretty lax this game. Still getting more kills. Units sitting around. We know we won, so meh, whatever. Just waiting to see what they would say. Never let you lose like this. Never let yourself lose like this if you're playing as a Protoss. Never let your Nexus get to hundreds energy. That's just sad. That means you're not chrono boosting at all. Okay, if you're doing that, make sure you have 4-gate and trying to get 4-gate stuff out. Okay, yeah, what's your name? Purple does GG, so should leave, but I guess not. He's still not leaving. Still haven't taken out his base, but, I mean, he doesn't really have much. Calls us rushing noobs, really? 17 minutes in, and he calls us rushing noobs. Yes, this completely tells us that they suck. Bad. At least Andrew didn't talk crap. Okay? Carter doesn't have the timer, so he's just estimating, I think, 16 minutes. Or not. So, yeah. Pretty good game, I mean. We played lax, played to have fun, not too competitive. And, yeah. We won this pretty good. And, blah. Computer lagging. Great. But, okay. So you see, Queen still has 55 energy. He should have done some creep spread. Because, yeah, he didn't lay down a single creep tumor. Because creep tumors aren't only good for, creep tumors aren't only for creep spread. They're good for vision, considering they're invisible. So, invisible, I call them invisible. Stealthed, whatever you want to call it. So, finally leaves, realizes he sucks. At least he droned up hard, I guess, but he never used any of those resources, considering he ended with 7 freaking thousand. So, yep, that's my video for now. I hope you guys liked it, and probably gonna see you next time. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, whatever it is. Actually, like and dislike, because rating went bye-bye. Okay, but yeah, subscribe. Carter had a bad quid.